Hi guys, little lady here. Right, so tonight I'm going to be doing a South Indian egg curry. Super simple, super quick. I'll show you the ingredients that I've got. Right, so I have 4 hard-boiled eggs. I need some mustard seeds, which is about a teaspoon. A couple of curry leaves, which I got from Sainsbury's, and I actually just leave them in the freezer. Take them out when I need them. Need a teaspoon of Kashmiri chilli, or any chilli that you like, mild, hot, whatever. Need some turmeric powder, tin of tomatoes, some ginger, and 250 ml of vegetable stock. Use chicken stock, use whatever you've got. If you've got the vegetable stock, may as well use it. And what I'm going to serve with them is flatbreads. So I've got some mozzarella cheese, and for every 100 grams of mozzarella cheese, 50 grams of mozzarella cheese, you put in 1 whole egg, and I'll show you that bit in a minute anyway. But the first thing I'm going to do is get on, I don't know if I mentioned the shallot, I'm going to get on with chopping up the shallot, and then we'll get on with making the curry. Right, so I'm just going to cut up the shallot, and then I'm going to do the ginger, and then it's time to start cooking. That's as quick as it goes. And because there's no meat involved, it only takes a few minutes for the sauce and everything to come together, so it's really quick. But you know, you can use the same curry base and have whatever you like in. You know, if you want to put a bit of chicken in, put a bit of chicken in. So I'm just going to get rid of that. I'm just going to chop that up then, and I'll come back to you. Right, so I'm going to put roughly a tablespoon of, I've just got ordinary vegetable oil here, just roughly, and into that goes a heaped teaspoon of mustard seeds. Now I like doing it in a big pan like this one because these pop. These go in first. Not quite enough in there. So 2 teaspoons. And now you've got to wait for these to pop. This can go away again. Once these start actually popping, that's when we'll put in the shallots and the ginger and the curry leaves. Right. Starting to heat up a little bit there now. I should have turned the pan on a little bit earlier. Now there's no garlic in this curry, in case you're all sitting there at the screen going, she's forgot the garlic. I normally do forget something, but there's absolutely no garlic in this recipe at all. Once these start to pop, done the shallots, done the ginger, and there's my curry leaves. Because they're small, I've got 3. So it's starting to go now. There. Just want them to start releasing that flavour into that oil. It's really cold today. I think I've had the heating on like low nearly all day just to try and keep warm. There we go. So once that starts like that, we'll pop in the shallot, curry leaves and the ginger. Take that down again now. Lovely smell once everything starts to go in. Right, so I've got to give them probably about 5 minutes. Right, so they've had about 5 minutes. I'm just going to put a teaspoon of turmeric in. I'm going to have to fill this jar up. There we go. And about the same amount of Kashmiri chilli. Like I say, you can use any chilli you like. that. Let them start to toast just a little bit in that oil. Not for long, just a couple of minutes. Again, just brings out the flavour. Then we'll go in with our tin of tomatoes. You can use chopped, that's whatever you want to do. I prefer these, they do break down anyway. And then your veggie stock. Oh, it smells amazing. Simple chilli. Curry. So I'm just going to bring this up to a simmer, and then that's going to go for about 10 minutes. And in the meantime of that, I will start doing the little bit of flatbreads. Right, so while that's simmering away, I'm just going to do the mixture for the flatbreads. And yes, it's just a cheesy omelette. So, before anybody says, so we went to Costco's on Saturday and we got a big block of mozzarella. It was about that big. Excuse me. And we sliced it up. And I used that Wevac machine that I reviewed a little while ago, and we put them all into bags. And I had one in the fridge and the rest in the freezer. Just bring them out whenever you want to. And they're all vac packed. So you're not going to get any freezer burn or anything like that. Right, so how much is here? 183. So what I need is 100 grams of this. So I'd say about that much. I'd be way off, I bet. 103. I know 3 grams won't make a lot of difference, but you know, if you've got a recipe, you should stick to it. Don't know if you can see that. Bang on 100 grams there. Oh, 101, now you changed. I'm not going to get 1 gram off there. So all I do is just cut it up. Just makes the blending easier. Straight into a big jug. I'll leave those 2 bits there. Well, apart from that bit of shallot skin there. Got rid of it. And this will go back into here. I could get the Wevac machine out and redo that, but I haven't got time for that. So I'm just going to put that to one side so I can munch on later. Don't really need that anymore. And then just crack a couple of eggs in here. Now, we've done this with chilli in, with coriander in, with basil in if you're going to do it for a bolognese. Right, and then we just get the blender, we just blend it all together. It's a bit noisy, so I'll just come back to you once it's done. Right, so I finished doing that and I've got the pan on heating up. So I'm just going to do 2. So it's just a matter of putting that in there, about half, and letting it spread out. It'll be easier to do once it starts getting warm, because obviously the cheese melts. Like I say, we've done this with adding chilli in it. I tell you what else I've done with these is I can't even speak. We've done them in the waffle machine. Different flavourings in. It's starting to move lovely now. Just around there. Turn it down a little bit so it doesn't burn on them edges, and then we'll just leave it till it starts to my problem is I can't stop fiddling. Right, just let it, so them bits, I mean Lovely crispy, don't get us wrong. And we're using this to, instead of like a naan bread or something to eat the curry with. So I'm just going to let that go, and then when it's time to flip, I'll come back. Right, so back to the curry. That's had about 6-7 minutes. Just going to move that to one side for a moment. Because it's a full tin of tomatoes, like the big tomatoes, I'm just going to quickly go through it with my masher. And that just breaks the tomatoes up. And that's done. There we go. About another 5 minutes for that one. It's so easy. Once the tomatoes are actually warmed right up. If you try to mash them at the beginning, they squirt everywhere. But once you start cooking them, because a lot of the water comes out, the juice, sorry, comes out into here. So easy just to put your masher on there and put it through. So another 5-6 minutes on that, and then we will have a look at the flatbreads. Right, now is it going to let us get it up? Oh, yeah. There we go. Lovely colour that. So we're just going to do the other side, do the other one, and then that's done. By that time it'll be time to put the eggs into the curry, just to warm back up, because they are already hard boiled, and then it'll be time to munch. So I'm just going to finish off doing this and the other one, and then I'll come back. Right, well, I've made a bit of a hash of the second one because I went to check it underneath and I flipped that bit over and it's stuck. Obviously it's eggs and it's cheese, so I'm just going to finish that off. Still perfectly alright to eat. Just going to make sure it's all finished off, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly turn you around to the curry. Now I've cut the eggs in half. I'm just going to give it a last stir. Move that to one side for a second. And then just nestle the hard-boiled eggs in there. And what I'll do is I'll turn it off, put the lid on, and let the eggs come up to temperature. Like I say, if you want to use a bit of chicken, you can use cooked chicken on this. You know, whatever protein that you want to use, a bit of tofu, whatever. I'm just going to get the lid, turn it off now, pop the lid on, and then just let them go for about 5-6 minutes just to warm the eggs through. The flatbreads are done, and that's it. Next time you see us, it'll be time to plate up. Right, it's all done. I've got the egg curry here, I've got the wraps over here, so it's just the matter of plating it up. This is a lovely curry. Like I say, if you don't like eggs or whatever, you know, just use a protein of your choice. Chicken, fish, tofu if you're vegetarian. Right, I'm just gonna spoon it over. Now, I was supposed to have coriander to go on the top of this, but when we were on Lidl's they didn't have any, and we haven't been out and about since we did our shopping. I see a curry leaf there. Just going to get rid of that because you don't eat it. Probably another couple in here. So I'll have to tell Ian to be careful. Right, straight in the sink. So then just this as a wrap on the side. This one I messed up, that would be mine on the side. There we are. A South Indian egg curry. And I hope you enjoy, because it absolutely tastes amazing.
Hey up guys, looking forward to this one. I think we've had this once before, haven't we?
Yeah, we have.
A long time ago. Right, I'm going to just try a little bit of the sauce first. See what it's like.
What you should.
The shirt gets it all the time, so...
Yeah, I must admit, I might...
That's nice. It's not mega spicy, but a nice little buzz in the mouth with some of the egg. I've eaten some eggs this week, like.
Yes, I know.
Wow, that's good. Just gonna have some of this. This is them cheesy breads out of the...
Yeah.
Nice. I've missed them actually.
Yeah, they're lovely, aren't they?
Oh. Lovely. Was it just egg and cheese in it?
Yeah.
Have one more mouthful of that. That is beautiful. Banging. Absolutely banging. Like I say, if you're not on a low carb thingy, it's still a nice curry.
You can still do it with rice. Yeah.
Chips, whatever you want to do it with.
Proper naan bread.
It's just us because we're trying to keep down on the carbs. It's beautiful. It's just right. It's been a hard week for me because like the portion sizes have gone down and like no bread, and it's like, which isn't a bad thing because I was eating far too much bread.
It's no bulk.
So the first week's always the hardest. I know that from the last time I did it, but you soon get used to smaller portions and the carbs. Once you get the carbs out, you feel fuller for longer, and you're not reliant. You don't get them hunger pangs. I've not been too bad this week. A couple of days this week I felt hungry, but I've managed to more or less stay out until dinner time every single day, which is what I was doing before, like in the fasting. You don't eat from, is it 8 o'clock on a night until 12 the following day?
Yeah.
I've been trying to follow that, and it's been hard for a couple of days, but hey. But yeah, give that one a go. Sorry, I was waffling there.
It doesn't have to be a keto one. Like
it doesn't have to be keto.
You can do it with rice, naan breads, everything.
It's just a tasty curry, that.
Curry. You can put chicken in it, whatever protein that you want. A bit of tofu. If you don't want to have chicken, you can put anything in it.
Yeah, definitely. So that's another one to give it a try. Absolutely banging. So right, we're going to leave it there. Again, thank you everybody for watching, for liking, all your shares, all your subscriptions, all your lovely comments, and all your lovely recipe ideas. Keep them coming. Obviously, like I said before, we've got to try and if there's recipes that are low carb friendly, we can try and adapt them for ours. So
but we can also make them and give them to the lads at work.
We can, yeah. We'll still be making the odd pie, and I can take it to work or what have you. So that's not a problem at all. So we'll see you guys very, very soon. Thanks for watching again.
See you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.